Yes, athletics fans, welcome back to This Week in Athletics, the one-stop shop for all of your recent athletics news here at Trackster. My name is Lloyd. We're going to dive straight into this episode because, as always, it is a big week. First of all, in Japan at the Marugami Half Marathon, British duo Charlotte Purdue and Adam Clark both set very impressive personal bests. Charlotte running 68 minutes and 2 seconds, and Adam Clark running 61 minutes and 54 seconds. Adam's training for the April Manchester Marathon, and Charlotte ran 2:22 in the Berlin Marathon last year and is hoping to secure a seat on the plane to the Paris Olympic Games. Kelvin Kipton, the current marathon world record holder on the men's side, has announced that on April the 14th at the Rotterdam Marathon, he will be gunning for a sub-2-hour marathon. We know a lot about Kipton. He's already got legend status with his world record, but also those runs in London and Valencia were just insane. Can he go inside 2 hours? And what does this mean for Eliud Kipchoge? In other news, back to doping, I'm afraid. European 5,000 metre record holder Mo Katir of Spain has been provisionally suspended. The Athletics Integrity Unit have come out and said that Katir faces allegations for missing anti-doping tests. Now, as you'll know in the game, you can miss one, you can even miss two, but Katir missed three. And that says a lot about the allegations that he's facing. Now, he does claim his innocence and he says that he is going to appeal the decision. But this does put a massive shadow over the incredible improvement that we've seen from the Spanish athlete in just the last few years. Turn our attention to the New Balance Indoor Grand Prix. It was Australia's Jessica Hull who stole the headlines, setting a new Australian record for the 3,000 metres. Canadian Marco Arop in the 1,000 metres set the second fastest 1K indoor of all time in a time of 2 minutes and 14 seconds. He went through the 800 metre mark in 1 minute 46 seconds. Can this man be beat over the 800 this year? I'm not so sure. And I, for one, would not want to race that absolute giant on the short track. Hobbs Kessler stole the show in the 1,500 metres, taking a massive scalp from 2022 world champion over the 1,500, Jake Whiteman. With 400 metres to go, Kessler put a massive kick down and caught the field napping. Now, Whiteman did finish very strongly for second place and closed the final 200 metres in 26 seconds and set an indoor personal best as well. But it was Kessler's time to show. And it really does ask a few questions. Can Kessler be a contender for the Olympic title? And will Jake Whiteman reach those heights that we once saw in 2022? Only time will tell. In a controversial move, Parkrun have made significant changes to their platform, removing age group and course records from their website entirely. Now, the decision comes amidst criticism over gender self-identification policies, with allegations of discrimination against female runners. Now, whilst Parkrun fosters inclusivity, the changes have sparked debate and raised questions over the future of the popular event. And to wrap up the show, this past weekend was the Top Flight Series, race number 2 at the Warwick Half Marathon. Now, with Trackster being the media partner, we are following this series to the T. And in the men's half marathon, it was Dougie Misson who took the win in 66 minutes and 2 seconds, securing maximum points and the cash prize. In the women's half marathon, it was Isabel Davies who took the win on the day in 82:41. That wraps up this week in athletics. Before you go, please check out the Trackster podcast for this week's episode, which is brought to you by Pillar Performance. I'll be back here next week, same time, same place for all of your athletics news. See you then.